Tirza Hawkins here for Natural Health Warriors, and my question for you today is that on your change list or your vent list? Now, if you've ever met my husband, he has the ability to be a very loud, dramatic person, especially about things that he's passionate about. For instance, during the summer, he watches baseball as much as he can. Like, if he could watch it all day long, he would, I'm sure. He's really great at folding clothes. He will sit on the couch and fold clothes and watch the Cleveland Indians play baseball. That's his team, the Cleveland Indians. Now, if you follow baseball, the Indians are not known to be a very good team. They haven't won the World Series. I don't know if it's been 40 or 50 years. It's something huge like that. And now my husband's being very dramatic about the fact that they might not actually win the World Series in his lifetime. I'm hoping and praying that they do. Because during the course of the summer, I am constantly hearing about how poorly they're playing. They're 5 games back from 500. They're 10 games back from 500. They're the worst team in their division. And when he starts to go on one of these rants about the Indians, I know it's something that he's very passionate about. So I want to be emotionally invested in it with him. I want to be there and support him. But during these rants, it's not actually something that he can change. This is just something that he can vent about. And venting for some people can be really healthy. When my husband is able to vent and get it out of his system, he's good to go. But I didn't realize it was just a vent. So I'm like, okay, so what do we do about it? Anything that I have a problem with is on my change list. How can we change this? Well, there's no way for us to affect how the Cleveland Indians play baseball. That's not realistic. So I have to learn that I don't need to put things from his vent list onto my change list, because I can't do anything about that. There was a customer that came into the store last week, and she's been dealing with some yeast and fungal issues for quite a few months. She's been in several times. We've had extended conversations on what supplements would be helpful and what diet plan to follow would be really helpful for her. However, this last time that we were talking and discussing the foods that would be beneficial to avoid for a few months to help her body get over the yeast issue, she started to say, I don't have the freedom. I called her out on that because she is an adult. Her children are grown. She doesn't have a lot of people that she's responsible for, and she is the only one who has the freedom to change her situation. However, currently it sounds like her yeast is on her vent list. She just wants to talk about it and continually talk about it, and is not willing, or maybe not emotionally able right now, to make that decision to make a change. There are quite a few people that come into the store with their health conditions on their vent list. They come in, and when it's on your vent list, you want the simplest solution because it's not a painful enough thing. It's not bothering you enough that you are willing to put it on your change list. And when it's on your vent list, you want something maybe that comes in a single bottle. For instance, somebody that comes in for blood sugar control. They don't want to go on insulin. They just found out they have type 2 diabetes. They want something simple. I heard there was some natural things that could help me control my blood sugar levels. When I start talking to them about how we could actually get rid of their blood sugar problems and help them be healthy, their whole body be healthy, that's when they start to balk. They say, oh no, my mom struggled with her blood sugar issues, my sister struggled with her blood sugar issues, I've got a cousin that struggles, and besides, I have so many other health problems, I have high blood pressure, I don't sleep well, I have anxiety. And when they aren't willing to accept a whole solution, that is when I realize this is on their vent list. Now, it's really difficult for me because I'm working at a health store and people come in and I know how to help them, and they say, hey, I'm looking for something for this, for my blood sugar. And I'm like, yes, I can help you. I've got some answers. But they're just venting about it. They want the simplest solution. They don't want it to cost them more than $20 or $30 a month. It is only on their vent list. And at that point, because I am more emotionally invested in helping them to get healthy than they are, I have to disconnect. Because if it's just on your vent list, I am not going to be emotionally invested. Because nothing will come of that. It's only when you put something, when you realize I can make that choice. I have the choice. Is this on my vent list and just something that I need to complain about? In which case, those that are closest to you that hear about it quite often, they're gonna notice, they will realize, even though they might not use the words vent list, they're gonna start tuning it out. Oh, they're just complaining about this again, not gonna change, not gonna do anything about it. They might feel the same way, in which case they might get emotionally involved with you. But when you realize that you have the choice to take something from your vent list and put it on your change list, wow, this is something I can change. That is when you will notice that things start lining up to help you, because your brain will then start looking for a solution and you'll start noticing things. Oh, this is some really great information, or I just stumbled upon this book or heard about this program. Your brain will start noticing, and it will help you, it will help assist you to make that change. So if there's some health conditions that you have just taken from your vent list and put them on your change list, I would love to assist you. You can go to NH Warriors, that stands for Natural Health Warriors, nhwarriors.com, and check out our Vibrant Health program. I'm Tirza Hawkins, your board certified holistic health practitioner. Thanks for watching or listening, and have a really blessed day.